want to share with you this morning some fundamentals of stance that we would use both in Tai Chi, whatever form you're learning, and Qigong. So, they focus on three areas. The Qua, which is the area of the groin here where the thighs meet the upper body. These muscles are considered part of the Qua. The second is the mingmen, which is your lower back. And the third is the crow's nest, which is little divot here. All right. So the Qua is where we're getting a lot of our movement, and it can, if you put your hands there, it's where we sit and where we open. Sit and open. It's also the area, if you make a couple of fists to imitate it, when we turn, if I'm in a bow and arrow and I'm closing this stance, this muscle is somewhat going to close and this one will open. And then close, open. Close, open. Okay? So when we are moving the legs, we're actually moving it with this muscle. That's why you find in Tai Chi there's a lot of twisting into the ground, screwing into the ground. It's aided a lot from up here. Okay? Second, the mingmen is the lower back area here. And it's very important that when we're doing our Tai Chi that we not stick our butts out, that we not stick our hips out, that we not lean forward, that when we're coming down there's a little pull, just a little bit, not too much, to straighten out the spine, to bring our bodies down. Okay? Very important. Again, not too much. Third, just under the collarbone are these two divots. If you feel your collarbone, and then go underneath. And when we round out the shoulders, it makes that divot more pronounced. All right, so in Tai Chi, we want to have that pronounced divot in the crow's nest. Again, not too much because we're using it. So if we go all the way, if we over round our back, then there's no place to go. So sit at the Qua with the mingmen straight, and then round out the shoulder blades. Okay, from here, chest out, relax, sink down, round it out, and you'll see that you have those divots there. All right, so that's your proper posture. When you move around, I've got two things I wanted to help you with moving. If you imagine this is running through your body from the crown point of your head down through the perineum, you want to keep this straight. So if you have a long stick, keep it straight and move around with your Tai Chi, keeping that line. Okay, and this is your inner center line. You're just projecting it out so you can see it. Okay? The other image I like to use is that of a cup with a nice handle. And I imagine that this handle is the spine. This is your body. So grab a hold of your spine and move the cup around the table. And you keep the cup flat. And that's how you should be moving in your Tai Chi. If you're moving and you tip, the water's going to spill out. And that's not good. Tipping, tipping. In other words, if someone's coming at you in Tai Chi and you're yielding, you don't want to go like this with the cup. You want to bring the cup straight back and sink. Here, here, rounded, nice and flat with the cup. The third little exercise I do to try and get this point across is I keep my hands flat at the waist, and I make believe there's a wok sitting inside my hips filled with water. I don't want to spill that water as I move around. Okay? So I will keep everything flat. I won't tip. I won't tip. There are exceptions when you're doing some Qigong, you want to stretch, but when you're doing your Tai Chi, keep it flat. Like that, okay? Back stance, bow and arrow stance, okay? Turning. Okay, keep this straight. I hope that helps, and I hope it improves your Tai Chi and Qigong a little bit.